Good morning, it's day 5. Brisk. Up at 5:30, 6:30 Mountain Time, and gonna get an early start. Dew all over everything. Slept pretty good. And make some tracks. Day 5, I think we'll be going through Yellowstone National Park, mostly as a cut through to get over to Wyoming. So, see you on the trail. Way up there on the top of those peaks there, right up there you can see 3 little patches of snow. Camp elevation was 6,800 feet. So that certainly was a memorable campsite there along Red Rock Lake, and it's a place that I've told myself I'm going to come back to and spend a little more time exploring this specific area again sometime. The goal for today is to move on through Yellowstone National Park, straight over to Cody, Wyoming, perhaps a little further. The long-term goal is to reach Burgess Junction. At that point, which is just to the west of Sheridan, Wyoming on your map, my son is going to meet up with me. He currently is riding his motorcycle in from Georgia. We're going to meet in Burgess Junction and begin southward on the WYBDR, probably about an 800 or 900 mile trek. Looking forward to seeing him, looking forward to that ride, but we've got plenty of beautiful riding yet to do to get there. So let's go. Well, that was pretty cool. Little settlement in the middle of nowhere. This area right out in here is called the Alaska Basin. And an old ranch site. I'd like to see the mail truck car that delivers out here. This is where we're going, West Yellowstone. Let's go. When you're out riding BLM land, much of it is open range land, cattle free to go and come. That means they're going to be on the highway or on your trail, and you just never know which way they're going to decide to bolt. At the last second, it could be straight across in front of your wheel, so I definitely keep that in mind when I see them. Tour Divide, welcome to Idaho. This is the Continental Divide Trail crossing through here. Red Rock Pass, Targhee National Forest. Red Rock Pass, elevation 7,120 feet. If you're a hiker, Continental Divide. Aspen trees and big knobby rocks in the road. I'm at a turning point where I got to go get some gas. Exxon station somewhere down that way. Now cruising through West Yellowstone. Nice little place for gas and whatnot before you enter the park. I rode about 40 miles of dirt to pavement after leaving camp. Got gas, a breakfast sandwich, heading up the road on pavement to West Yellowstone, and then we'll enter the park. So let the tourists begin. Ooh. Backcountry snow coach tours. Beartooth barbecue. Harley riders. Well, that's only taken about 25 minutes of in line in the heat. So I'm taking this routing through Yellowstone National Park as the most expeditious way for me to get to my destination, Burgess Junction, Wyoming. So I'm not going to do a lot of touristing, but we will have some beautiful sights as we make our way to the east exit of the park. Well, the last time I was through Yellowstone, or in Yellowstone, West Yellowstone, I was flying a group of firefighters fighting the fire in in Yellowstone Park back when it burned significantly. So that was a few years ago. Wow, there's a good thunderhead building up already. Gibbons Falls. So right here, the buffalo have blocked the highway, and there's a long line of traffic, and I find myself right at the head of it. Well, the park rangers using their siren to try and move the herd off the road and get us going again. Felt a bit vulnerable sitting there on my motorcycle, a little too close for comfort. So this beautiful sweeping two-lane road is heading down from the high alpine country of the Yellowstone National Park to the east exit or the east entrance to the park and the hot high plains where Cody, Wyoming is located. See if they have a 21-inch tube to replace my one with a pinch flat. How you doing? Whew. You got a 21-inch tube for like a 300, 3/4, 3 1/4. Mountain Sports, Cody. They fixed me up with a new tube, shiny new tube. Downtown Cody, Wyoming. Looking for the Proud Cut Saloon. Hello. Dig in. Day 6 of the adventure. Spent the night in this quaint little motel in Cody, Wyoming. Heading up to Burgess. See what I can find up there this morning. It's about 100 miles. Let's go. On this highway, we're starting a steep 10% grade climb on a new highway construction activity up into the Bighorn Mountains, leaving the heat of the high plains and Cody area behind. Actually didn't mind the slow ride. Big tractor trailer truck ahead of us, single lane being led by a traffic director vehicle. Climbing into the cool country again. We're up there now. The old DR is just putting along. It's now mid-afternoon and I've made it to Bear Lodge Resort. Give you a quick tour of it. The inside hotel rooms were completely booked full, so I had an alternative which I'll show you in just a minute. Quick tour showing you around the place. They have diesel and gasoline available. Very nice indoor lodge, dining and outdoor deck and dining area. Restaurant, a bar full of eclectic little items that was pretty cool. You could eat in the bar also. Indoor pool and hot tub. Now let me show you what I used for my stay there for 2 nights. They almost apologized and said, well, we do have some old rustic cabins out back, $40 a night. You have to provide your own bedding and there's no toiletries. And I said, yeah, I'll do that. So here we are at the end of day 6. Staying in a rustic little cabin at the Bear Lodge Resort. Mike's somewhere in South Dakota, I think. He's going to be here tomorrow evening. Going to fix a little soup for supper. Take a look around what we have. Isn't this rustically nice? What are we having? Idahoan loaded potato hearty soup. Let's get after it. Well, this about wraps up this video episode. A lot of pavement riding, but we're going to be hitting trails very shortly. Mike will arrive tomorrow, and we'll head south on the Wyoming Backcountry Discovery Route.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but right now I'm going to enjoy my hot soup, climb into a sleeping bag, get a good night's rest in this cool, rustic old cabin. Get ready for what's coming next. I'll see you out there in the next episode.